Hey guys, Joe Outdoors here. Today I'm back and I have my minnow net here today again. So that means I'm going to be minnow trapping. And if I can get some minnows today, I'm going to use live bait. I'm going to go out in my little boat again and hopefully catch some eels. I'm still after eels, still haven't caught any. But we're just going to have to, first we have to get clams. Then we have to put in the net, catch chubs. And after that, we go in the boat and we start fishing. So right now, I'm at where I always catch the clams here. And so I'm gonna start digging. Hopefully I can get a whole bunch of them, so then I can get a whole bunch of chubs. Here's one round of clams. So that's a good bunch. I might go for a few more, but not a whole lot more because that's good enough, but I'll just get a few more just for extra. So I got a few more clams. Now I'm gonna put them in the chub net. So I'm gonna get my chub net all untangled. We got a good bunch of clams. So I'm just gonna start opening them up a little bit, throwing them in. So there, my chub net full of clams. Now I'll go over to where I put the chub net, throw her out. So in my past few videos, the sticks I've been using haven't really worked out for me. So today I'm on the search for a better stick. One that will hold up, a strong one. Not one that's real flimsy, it's gonna fall over like the past ones that they have done. So I'm gonna look for a good solid stick. Here's a nice one right here. Might be able to use that. So I'm gonna hope this one doesn't turn out like my other ones. I hope this one is strong enough to stay and is not flimsy so it can actually stick in the ground. But we're just gonna have to try. So this stick that I got, it's pretty big. It's got a nice limb on it. So I'm gonna snap that off. I don't need that. Too big to stick in the ground. That should be perfect. Stuck in the ground. And that's good. It won't float up, I don't think. Tide's going down right now, so shouldn't have a problem with it getting with the stick, water going over top of the stick. But yeah, that should be good. Got my chub net here. I'm gonna go hook it up, throw it out so we can get some chubs. So the net's in the water and that's what I want. Hopefully we can get some chubs there. There's lots of water for now, but the tide will go out. So the tide's not gonna go out that fast. So when I get back, that's still gonna be in the water, I'm pretty sure. And if we got chubs, we'll be going fishing. So I'm gonna head out right now, let that sit for about an hour. There's still a lot of sun left, so I like to go out fishing when the sun's going down because it's super hot out today. I don't want to be sitting out in the water right in the hot in the midday, but I'm just gonna let that sit for a while and I'll be back. So I'm gonna head down to go get my chub net, see if there's any chubs in it, but on the way there I'm gonna stop and get my boat, hook my boat up, and just in case we have chubs, I'll have the boat ready and then we can launch it right after. Okay, so I'm back on the river. I got the boat, as you can see. It's right there. And I'm back at the chub net. The chub net's there. I'm hoping there's gonna be chubs in it because I'd really do some fishing. And worms, I can't get worms. The ground's too dry. I tried digging and there was no worms. The ground is super dry. Even though we had rain, it didn't help very much because it just soaked it all up. The sun did, because it's been super hot all week. So the ground really needs water. So I hope there's chubs in here because that's the only bait I can get. So I'm gonna head out, go get that. We got some chubs in here. We got some chubs. You may not be able to see them. Just gonna set this in the water so I can get my bucket out. Got my bucket. I'll put a little bit of water in it. There, got a little bit of water. Now I'll get my chub net. And I'll put the chubs in the bucket. So we got a few chubs, just enough. We didn't get a whole bunch, but here's what I got. See them running around in there? So I'm gonna put the chub net back out. I'm gonna start fishing with those, and when I run out, I'm gonna come back and hopefully have some more in the net. Net's back in the water. We got our chubs. Let's go out in the boat. So I was looking through the bucket of what fish we got, and I found this little guy. That's a little baby perch. So I caught perch in a few videos not very long ago. I'm gonna throw this guy back so he can grow up and I catch him again. There, he's back in the water. He'll grow up and we'll catch him right here in a few years. So stay tuned for that video. So before we launch the boat, I'm gonna go over everything that I have in my boat. So start up at the back here. So I got my life jacket, safety first. Got my bucket of chubs, an oar, a paddle. Got my fishing rod. I got my anchor, camera equipment. Gonna have tripod. Oh, and all natural fishing bombs. So that might be the reason you clicked on this video. I'm going to be using those fishing bombs today. If you haven't heard of what these are, you basically just take them, you throw them in the water, and they create oxygen, and it just bubbles a lot, supposedly. I never used them before, and the fish are supposed to be really attracted to it. They can't resist going to it. So that's what I'm gonna be trying today. I'm gonna be trying that. It's brand new. I've never used it before. So here's what they look like. There's 4 of them. So I'm gonna be using one today, and I'll be using them in other videos too. So tell me what kind of fish you want me to try these on. Today I'm trying them for eels. I don't know if that'll attract eels or not, but it's worth a try. I've been trying for a long time and haven't caught any. So that's gonna be my secret weapon today. These fishing bombs. So I'm gonna unstrap my boat and put it in the water and paddle out, start fishing. So my setup today, I just have 2 hooks on, and I'm gonna be using chubs. That's the only bait I got. So I'm gonna get some perfect sized chubs for eels. There's a good one. I'm gonna hook it right in the back spine, so it won't fall out, or it will fall out, but just not as easy there. There's one. And there's 2. So both of my chubs are on. I'm gonna set those in the water for now. I'm gonna get out my fish bombs. So this is what I'm gonna throw in right now. So I'm gonna do like a little unboxing for these. So just gonna take the elastic band off. Take a smell of them. Oof. They smell weird. That wouldn't attract me. But I'm not a fish, so what does it matter? So that's what it is. It looks like a little snowball. Powdery. And so I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna chuck it in front of me so that it sinks to the bottom, and I'll be able to see all the bubbles floating up. So I'm about to throw this little snowball thing, fish bomb, into the water. So here we go. Right in the water. Wow, I can already see the bubbles. So it's definitely creating oxygen, and that's supposed to attract fish. It sits on top of the water, I guess. I thought they were supposed to sink. I think it's going down very slowly. I can still see it, but it's gone. I was gonna pick it up. It's gone. Still some bubbles there. Very little. So I'm gonna throw it right there. It's actually right on the side of my boat right now, but it's not bubbling a lot. So I'm gonna throw there, and if I get a fish, I'm gonna say it works. But if I don't get a fish, then you know what that means. It didn't work. It didn't do its job. So time to start fishing. fish on. Finally, after sitting here forever, we got a perch in the boat. I guess that perch that I caught earlier in my net, he grew up and he did what I said. He came back when he was all grown up and he grew quite a bit. He's got a bloody tail. I don't know what that's from. I don't know if they make like nests and stuff for their eggs or what they do. Could have just gotten a fight with the other one, because that could be a quill that's stuck into his tail. But I'm gonna go ahead and throw this guy back in the water. So he's back in the water. That finally got a fish. That I'm not gonna say that oxygen thing really worked, but I did catch a fish after half an hour to 40 minutes sitting here. The way it was biting, I kind of thought it was eel. I got kind of excited, but it wasn't an eel. So he took both my fish, and so that means I gotta bait both of them back up. So I've been out here for a couple hours now. It's starting to get dark, and I don't want to be stuck out here in the dark. And so I'm gonna pack things up. I'm gonna reel my rod in, and I'm gonna start pedaling back into the shore. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Hope you guys liked it. It was good fun, relaxing. Caught one fish and caught some chubs in the chub net. So I told you guys that I was gonna go check my chub net again tonight, but I just thought I'd wait till tomorrow morning and I'll check that again so I can have chubs for tomorrow. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video, where I'll be checking the chub net, probably doing a little bit more fishing. Hopefully it'll be a bit better, but I hope it's not worse, because if it's worse, it means there's gonna be nothing. But I'm gonna head out now. There's tons of mosquitoes. They're bugging me some bad. There weren't any out there, so I'm glad I had the boat and didn't have the lawn chair today, because I don't think I'd last very long. So, if you liked today's video, press the like button, and if you're new, subscribe, and as always, don't forget to comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.